Hey, what's going on, fellas? Gino, what's going on, Gino? Happy Saturday night, sir. Coffee time. All right, I got respect for that. I know you're not the only one. What is up, Mr. Gino? How's it going, sir? Hey, what's going on, Tony? What's up, big dog? Hey, that's what I like to hear, Gino. What is up, Mr. Darren? Darren in the house. NASCAR. All right, Gino. I got respect for that. I myself am not knowledgeable enough about NASCAR to understand, but I'm glad that you're enjoying it, chilling, as it should be. Tony, just trying to stay awake. I get that, brother. I get it. Jean Ree. What's going on, Jean Ree? Yeah, Darren. NHL playoffs are real. Who you rooting for, Darren? Long day of baseball, Tony. I get that. Respect, respect. Darren's cooking chicken and watching NHL. Dad of the Year award goes out to Darren. Let me know who you're rooting for, Darren. Let me know who I can give some good mojo to. So, Days of Thunder. What's up, Damien? How's it going, big guy? They just go round and round and you wait for the crashes. Now that sounds like my kind of understanding of what NASCAR should be for some teams, for sure. That's right, Tony. My Cubs have been on a nice little hot streak. I fear that it's ending tonight with the 12-4 score right now, but we've had a nice run. Lightning all the way, Darren. Okay. Now I know on the box score who I should be rooting for. So I'm gonna light a candle and we're gonna get some good mojo going for the Lightning. Penguins right now. I got respect. I got respect for that. Very cool. Wish I could be talking about my Blackhawks, but I think we're a couple years out. Give me a year or two, and I think we'll be talking Hawks. I'm hoping that the Hawks sign a big name free agent, a veteran presence in the locker room, maybe a big name defender who may or may not have just played for the Olympic team. We'll see. Yes, sir. Jean Reed, good luck to everybody tonight. Yes, Darren, absolutely. Fire emoji. Let's hit some fire. Good luck to everybody. I agree. Glad to hear you guys are all doing well. Much deserved rest, I'm sure. Even though you're cooking chicken, Darren, I'm hoping that you got a chance to take some time and enjoy your weekend. I'm sure you did. All right, guys, we're going to get after it here. We're back in action with football, hockey, baseball, and the multi-sport. So for everybody that's new, we got several new people this week. Welcome to Call Your Shot Sports Breaks Memorabilia. My name is Bart. I'm the guy that has been messaging you on eBay. I'm happy to have you guys. So wholeheartedly thank you for giving my breaks a shot. I'm a one-man show here. We are not a brick and mortar store. I am a high school math teacher by trade who loves sports and bringing people together. And we've got a great group on a weekly basis that I enjoy talking to and getting some good laughs and some banter, and of course some competitive humor, which of course is what life is all about. We're gonna run the football break this week with our classic black bag football jersey. We do got the new Gold Rush in Series 3. I ordered quite a bit of it because I thought we could have some good luck and have some good times. So hopefully it does us well. This is the Gold Rush Series 3 autograph football jersey. I saw the checklist and I was like, man, why not? Why not us? Why not right now? We still got a couple hockey pucks. I think I'm down to 3 left, including this one. Tonight for the hockey pucks, we're opening Michael Jordan. That's got to be a good sign, right? Let's just put that right there. That's got to be a good sign, right, fellas? 23 out of 100. That's the puck for tonight. So we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully Jordan does as well. For baseball, signed and slabbed. We still got a couple of those, but we are getting close to jumping into the Hall of Fame edition, so be on the lookout for that. RSA baseball jersey down here. We've got the multi-sport value pack here, which has done us well, at least in my opinion. And I've got a multi-sport jersey back there. So grand total tonight, 7 items. And then after the 7 items, we got this guy, Chronicles Football. And this one's going out to Josh. Nobody else need apply here. Josh won the NFL draft competition prediction contest that I ran on Facebook. So congrats to Josh. Had a comfortable lead there and did a really nice job with his prediction. So nicely done. Yeah, who won the draft tonight? That's a good question. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. You have to let me know what you think. Sorry about that, guys. Phone went off there. My bad. I was talking Flyers. Oh, fire. He likes fire. Just catching up with the chat there. Oh, what's going on, Dave? Dave on the work account. Got you, my man. Hopefully that means you're not working, but you're enjoying yourself just on the account. So what's going on, Dave? How's it going, big guy? Yeah, Gino's a classic Bruins guy. Extended car warranty call. It might have been. It might have been, Tony. You know, knowing my luck. It might have been. But no, we're denying all those calls. Shame on them for not knowing that it's break night. Whoever it was, shame on them. Yeah, Josh did well with the break. But you guys have to let me know. I've really enjoyed the NFL draft. I can't honestly say what my Chicago Bears are doing after the first round. I imagine that Ben Johnson knows, and in Ben Johnson I trust. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the draft. Let me know. Let me know in the chat here. Is your team getting it done? Did you get what you wanted? Is it Christmas morning? Did you get tube socks, or did you get the toy that every kid has been after? You have to let me know. Tony's making it clear. Tony's making it clear. He made it clear on Facebook as well. Tony's calling his shot. Not only did the Lions kill the draft, but Tony's calling Lions Super Bowl champions in 2026, 2027. Damien, I'm with you. Round 1, I am surprised that he fell to us. I was surprised. I thought the Cowboys were going to take him, but I am a Thiedemann fan. I think he fits right in. Round 2, I don't know what's going on, but I'm having fun with it, guys. I love the drafts. It means football is not far away. So speaking of football, let's get after it. Like I said, welcome to all the returning guys. I'm happy to have you guys, as always, on a weekly basis. You guys rock. For the guys that are new, thanks for taking a chance on my breaks. We're going to get after here tonight. We are going to start with football. A friendly reminder that eBay does require mark all items as shipped, regardless if your team hits or not. So whatever item we have here, whatever team is listed is the team that will get it. If we have to do some digging for a college jersey or things like that, then most certainly we will. But the confirmation on eBay will be that you see a tracking number. If you see a tracking number, that is your confirmation your team hits. And then I will be getting out to you, or I'll be getting it out to you on Monday morning. And it should be arriving midweek towards the end of the week. So if your team doesn't hit, I realize that is not as much fun as when your team does. But you'll soon realize if you're a new person that the guys in the chats are pretty awesome. Whether or not their team hits, super positive about the whole entire thing. We have fun. We have some jokes, and it makes it an enjoyable experience for all. I can speak for myself. That's what keeps me coming back on a weekly basis. Let's get after it, guys. How about some football? We're going to start with the Black Bag Edition, and then we're going to move to that new Gold Rush product, which I'm hoping does us service here on the night 1. Hopefully get one of those headliners and start it off right. But I'm going to take you on a quick trip around the bag because everybody knows that Bart is all about the transparency. And when it comes to transparency, I want to make sure you know that all of these items are exactly the way as I receive them from the distributor. I don't know what's here. You don't know what's here. And that's what makes it enjoyable. All right, guys. Good luck to everybody in the chat. Good luck to everybody in the chat. That's right. You know it right. Hey, Tony, I like the Packers first round pick as well. You and me are on the same page. You and me on the same page. 90 starters jackets. Now we're talking my language. Yes, sir. All right, boys. Good luck to all teams tonight. Football, we already know. Let's get after it. Good luck to everybody here. Black Bag Edition on the football. Let's do it. Good luck to all teams. How about a banger to start? I see some black. And and when it comes to bangers, I would say that is a banger. I'll take it every day of the week. Mike Vick, Atlanta Falcons. Big old number 7. Iconic. Changed the game. Mobile quarterback. Dual threats. Mike Vick. I'll take that. Quarterback, we take those every day of the week and twice on Saturday nights when we're breaking. All right, guys. On Beckett cert there, I got 2W164012. 2W164012. Solid. Solid hit. Mike Vick. Big old 7. Nice autograph with the 7 inscription. That's a Falcons. Atlanta Falcons hit. Nice hit there. Atlanta Falcons. Dave. Darren. Tony. Guys. The Dolphins did do good. And the Dolphins need a lot. The Dolphins have started to clean house a little bit, so the Dolphins need a lot. But congrats to Dave, Darren, Tony, easy, hold. Nah, let him have it. Whatever jokes you got, boys. For those of you guys that don't know, Michael Vick was a dog. Not a Georgia Bulldog. Just Google it if you don't know. Guys, easy. Hold. Solid QB for sure. Electric. Congrats. Yeah, me too. For as much as he did outside off the field that I didn't agree with, when he was on the field, it was hard not to. Hard not to be a fan. So I have respect for that. All right, guys. New products. Gold Rush Series 3 2026. Heck of a checklist. All 32 teams represented. I think 100 different names. Yep. 100-player checklist featuring all 32 teams. There's some nice ones up here. Man, I think we're due for one of these headliners. That'll be pretty sweet. All right, quick trip around the box out of a brand new case. I got several cases of this. Help us get through the summer. For everybody that's jonesing for some football, myself included, especially with the draft, I'm thinking about how much I miss it and how much I want it back. So I'm sure I'm not the only one. Gonna get that fantasy football fired up again. Start thinking about it now. Who are you taking in with your first round draft pick? All right, guys. Good luck to all teams. Football. Product number 2. Cellophane wrapping, patented secondary seal. Everything in good working order, fellas. Let's do it. Good luck to all teams. How about a banger right from the jump? One of them fighting dogs. All right, guys. There's the cellophane wrapping. Gone. Patented secondary seal. Crispy, per usual. All right, here we go. Good luck to all teams. All right, here we go. Seal's gone. Good luck to everybody tonight. How about a banger? Here we go. Good luck. Oh, baby. What do we got here? Some purple, some gold, some whites. Okay. Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson on the big 28s. Talk about another guy that can't stay out of his own way, but an absolute monster for the Minnesota Vikings. That's a nice hit. AP. I knew we had to switch up the products. Did I say switch? My bad. Look at that autograph. Dang. Beckett. 4W. 185-2820. 4W. 185-820. That's a sweet one. Obviously, had his fair share of things in the media, but that's a sweet one. Adrian Peterson on the 28. Say a couple words about AP. Yeah, that's a sweet one. I agree, Darren. That's a hit right there. AP, boom. Minnesota Vikings tonight. We got Ken. Congrats, Ken M. Ken, one of our regular guys. Congrats, Ken. It's a nice hit. Adrian Peterson. Going out to you, big guy. How about some stats for Adrian Peterson? Why not? Excuse me while I nerd out a little bit. What a monster. Adrian Peterson terrorized my Bears. Out of Oklahoma. My goodness. 15,000 yards. 120 touchdowns. Yards per average, 4.6. Over 3,000 rushes. 2,500 fantasy points. Oh my goodness. 7-time Pro Bowl, 4-time All-Pro. 2012 or 2012, not 2020, 2012 AP MVP. Hall of Fame All 2010s team. Offensive Player of the Year. 2-time Burt Bell Award winner. Oh my goodness. The awards. That's crazy. And of course, set the record for rushing for yards with 2,097 in 2012. Won a ton of awards. 10 years for Minnesota, 2 years for Washington, 1 year for my man Tony's Detroit team, Arizona, and of course a cup of coffee and a bunch of other places. Adrian Peterson. What a monster. Yeah. The year after he tore his ACL, which is absolutely insane. I think it even builds the legacy further, right? It has to be. Adrian Peterson, that is dope. Guys, we hit Mike Vick and Adrian Peterson on the first 2 hits of the night. I'm hoping that is a sign of things to come. Just make it bangers all night. Why not? All right, I'm going to take the box off screen. We'll keep this guy up here. Peterson and Vick. That's awesome. Congrats, Ken M. Minnesota Vikings. All right, let's go hockey. We got MJ. We got box 23 out of 100 for the hockey here. We got cellophane wrapping. We got the elite seal from Hit Parade. We got the double secondary seal. Super crispy. So quick trip around the box itself. We've had some nice hits come out of here. We had a case hit last week. Hopefully another nice hit comes out of here tonight. And then we got the playoffs going. Darren told me we're rooting for the Lightning, fellas. So if you got no skin in the game, let's support our boy Darren and get that Lightning to the next round. All right, guys. Good luck here. Good luck to all teams. Here goes cellophane. Let's get it. All right, cellophane gone. Let's do this wrapping here. So, all right, there's that guy again. 23 out of 100. All right, that one's gone. Double patented secondary seal. Let's do it. Right side. Left side. Strong side. Weak side. All right, guys. Good luck to all teams. Hit parade. Hockey puck. Let's do it right. Calling it out. Let's do it. All right. Here we go. Good luck to all teams. Somebody said they like this team. Boston Bruins. Boston Bruins on the hit tonight. Boston Bruins. I am a sucker for silver Sharpie on black background with the inscription there. 85, it looks like. All right, Darren, talk to me. Tell me what I got here. Linus Ullmark. I want to say I've heard this name before. I want to say this is a pretty decent hit, but you tell me. Linus Ullmark for the Boston Bruins. I know Gino is a fan. Boston Bruins, Linus Ullmark. He's a goalie for Ottawa right now. It's a nice hit, says Tony. Or not Tony, says Darren. My bad. Nice goalie hit for Ottawa. All right. Boston Bruins. Tonight, Boston's going out to Darren. Congrats, Darren. Darren, our resident hockey guy. Nice hockey hit for Ottawa. Congrats, Darren. They got swept by Carolina. Sorry to hear that. I'm going to say a couple words here about Linus Ullmark. Even though Darren's giving us the rundown. That's awesome. Hey, as long as you dig it, I'm a fan. Let's check him out. Linus Ullmark. We got a lefty goalie. Yes, sir. He's on Ottawa. Drafted by Buffalo in the 6th round. Oh, wow. He's almost logged 20,000 minutes. He's got a career goals against average of 2.57, 92% save percentage for the career. 15 shutouts, 191 wins to 91 or to 99 losses. That's dope. That's a heck of a winning percentage. He's a 2022-23 Jennings Award winner, 22-23 Vezina. He's an all-star. Spent 6 years on Buffalo, 3 years on Boston, and the last 2 years in Ottawa. And Darren is right. They took a lick to Carolina, but nothing you can do. 6'4", 223. Guy's a tank. Linus Ullmark. That's a cool name. Respect. Respect. 10-year career, and he's still fighting strong. Congrats to the Boston Bruins and the Mr. Darren. Congrats. Nice cert here. NHL cert. Official licensed products. It's a nice hit. Congrats, Mr. Darren. Much deserved. Good dude and a hockey guy. All right. We got baseball up next. Linus, meet Adrian. You guys hang out for a bit. All right. I didn't do it last week. Let's do it this week. What are we doing? Signed and slabbed or jersey? First comment. Signed or slabbed or jersey? Baseball. What do you guys want? The bats are on their way. I'm trying to find some. I thought I had a good product, and then when I looked more into it, it looked a little bit shisty. I've been looking at RSA too, but RSA hasn't updated their checklist, so I'm still trying on the batch John Ree. So I want to say they're still coming. I thought I had one locked down, and the more I looked into it, the more I was kind of skeptical. Let's do the card. All right, Dave says card. We got you, Dave. Yeah, I'm still looking, Jean Ree. I'm trying to get them going. I promise you. I just want to find the right product to make sure it's the right one for us. I'm still looking at RSA. They just haven't updated their checklist a lot. So I just don't want to do the same bats on repeats. I think you guys would like it more if we had some more variety. So I'm trying, my man. I'll let you know. All right, let's get after it. We got signed and slabbed. So we're doing the card. Dave's calling his shot. So I respect that. All right, guys. Quick trip around the box. Everything good working order. Everybody knows the sign and slab triple transparency. We got the cellophane wrapping. We got the secondary seal and the black bag on the inside. Let's get after it. That's a lot of transparency. That's a lot of transparency. All right, guys. Crispy secondary seal. I like the vote of confidence, Tony. That's what I'm talking about, Tony. All right. Here goes the seal. Tony's calling his shot, calling for a solid rip. That's not the confidence that I want. That's the confidence that I need, Mr. Tony. That's what I'm talking about. All right, guys. Tiny black bag, tiny trip around. Everything in good working order. All right. No pressure. Tony called his shot on a nice rip. Let's see what I can do. Hey, I appreciate that more than you would think. All right, guys. Good luck to all teams. Gold Rush. Sign and slab for baseball. Let's get after it. Oh. That's not bad. That's not the worst it's been. That's left a little bit to be desired there, but hey, we're going old school. Let's just open it up from the front. I love the energy. Here we go. Oh, that is a nice hit. That's a banger right there. Ronald Acuna Jr. Fellas. Beckett 10 on the autograph. I could have dropped it. That's right. Maybe I should have. After I opened it and saw it. Then I would just have to open another one and keep this one. Nah. Not me. That's a banger. The names just keep coming tonight. Linus Olmark approves. Ronald Acuna Jr. We got the blue Sharpie there. And that's a pretty sick card. That's Topps Gallery on the 2020 National Card Day. It might be hard to see there, fellas, but look at that stamp. Topps 2020 National Card Day. Topps Gallery preview. Ronald Acuna on the Beckett 10 autograph. Authentic. That's dope. I like Gallery. I've got some nice Cubs hit out of Gallery. I think I've got like a quad patch of like Bryant, Rizzo, Schwarber, and somebody else. I'm going to have to look through my collection after this. I like Gallery. That's a dope hit. Atlanta Braves. Ronald Acuna Jr. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Congrats, Atlanta Braves spot. It's not your team, so drop away. Atlanta Braves, Dave J, you're out of town. But we're warming up here. Congrats, Dave. Dave J on the hit there. Braves. Solid. Very nice. Nice hit there to go with your Vic. Congrats, Mr. Dave. Ronald and Linus hanging out with Adrian. It's a party. Big names keep on coming. Oh, no problem, man. Thank you. I appreciate it, my man. Going to a good dude. I got respect for that. All right, you called it. I think Dave called the shot on the hit there. Anybody want to call their shot on this baseball jersey? We had some cool hits. Derek Lee last week, which I was jealous of. No Derek Lee in my PC. All right, guys, when it comes to RSA, no cellophane wrapping, but I'm still going to take you on a quick trip around the box, make sure that we are good. Everything's in good working order. I take pride in that. That's exactly what I would want if I was sitting on the other side. So no cellophane wrapping, but we got that patented RSA seal. That's what it looks like, fellas. For the lack of the frills and things like that, we've had some pretty cool hits out of RSA. I'm going to try to keep that going. Got a couple more boxes to go. All right, guys. Good luck to all teams. What do we got here? RSA baseball. Let's get it. How about a banger? Some people calling their shots here. Red Sox hit this week. Okay. I'm jealous as well. Don't get it twisted, John Ree. I'm jealous too. That's a nice hit. Jeff Bagwell. Jeff Bagwell would be dope. And he was a Cubs killer. The triple B's there for Houston. That would be a dope hit. All right, here we go. Good luck to all teams. Here goes the seal. Let's do it. Hopefully all the thrills and frills are right here inside this box. Good luck to all teams. All right, here we go. This one looks like Mercedes. Mercedes. I believe this to be a Chicago White Sox hit. I will have to open it up and take a look to be sure. I got a big old 73 here. Got a big old autograph out of the stitching. Silver Sharpie on black background. I got a Beckett cert here, boys. Beckett cert here. BA 94353. BA 94353. Beckett cert. I believe this is Chicago White Sox, if I am not mistaken. But the nice thing about the baseball is we don't have to guess. We can go take a look. Mercedes 73. Chicago White Sox. Right city. Wrong side, wrong direction. South side. More of a north side guy myself. I was actually born 3 miles away from Wrigley Field. Lived in the city for about a year. Parents moved us out to the south side. Took a lot of flack growing up as a Cubs fan. Yep, White Sox. Yeah, non-banger hit. Not there in terms of the names, but hey, still a nice jersey for somebody. Maybe not as big of a name as the other ones we got, but this one is Chicago White Sox. And Chicago White Sox is going out to Dave. Chicago White Sox, Dave J. Yep. I get it, Dave. I get it, my man. There are lots of other White Sox that you'd probably rather have, and I get that. But Mercedes coming your way. It is a decent autograph. I've seen a lot worse than that. So congrats, my man. Dave racking it up tonight. Dave up to 3. So Dave on the Vic, the Acuna, and the Mercedes. Congrats. He did. He did have a couple of solid seasons. I remember hearing about him, and all my White Sox friends said, up and coming, next guy up. I think he was mashing for a little bit. I think he definitely hit some home runs. At least that's what I remember. Don't remember his first name. Let's see. Something with an I. Let's look him up. We're gonna find out right now. Why would we guess when we've got Pro Baseball Reference sitting at our fingertips? You're mean Mercedes. That sounds right. Is that right? Yep, that's it. You're mean Mercedes. Definitely had some nice 2021 was a nice year for him in the show. 262 plate appearances. He hit 7 home runs. But you're not wrong. Not as definitely not as big of a name as the other ones, but all right. You're mean. Yep. Damien's right. Yeah, for sure. All right, fellas. You're mean Mercedes. I'm gonna scoot these guys over. So we got Vic, we've got Peterson, Acuna, we've got Linus Ulmark. So your mean Mercedes must hold the beer of all the other guys that are sitting there. Sorry, you're mean. You'll understand. All right, guys. Let's get after the multi-sports. So for multi-sports, we got the jersey as well as the multi-value pack, the multi-sport value pack. Let's do the jersey first. And then for the value pack, we'll randomize it there. Oh, I totally understand, Dave. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, it doesn't bother me. If it doesn't bother you, it doesn't bother me, but I get it. So no pressure, my man. But if you want to jump in, we're happy to have you, whether you're at home, on the road, on the moon, wherever you can chime in from, we'd be happy to have you. All right, guys. Good luck to all teams in the multi-sport. Quick trip around the bag there. It's in good working order. I've been enjoying the multi-sport. You guys have to let me know how you're feeling about it. I've got enough to get us through the next several weeks. I also got some 8x10s for multi-sport. Maybe I'll mix them in there. All right, guys. Go home. Darren said go home. I think what he's really trying to say is you're good luck on the road. So maybe if you went home, more people would have a chance to hit it. But of course, that's your good luck. Ride it out, my man. That's just good fun. Darren's just messing around. Good sense of humor. All right, here we go. Good luck to all teams in the multi-sport. Let's get this jersey first. And of course, multi-sport, a little bit different than everything else, right, guys? For the people that are new, we got a baseball spot, football. We've got baseball. We've got basketball. And we've got other. Other spot will kind of cover everything else that's not listed. And of course, anything that hits in that sport for the spot that you buy will go to that person. All right, good luck to all teams. What do we got here? All right, looks orange. Let's take a peek. All right. It looks like a hockey jersey. This one looks like Leclerc. Big old number 10. Big old autograph. Stayed out of the stitching, surprisingly. It's a nice hit. Big hit, says Darren. Okay. I will say, and the guys that are returning will know, I never claimed to be a hockey expert. I am learning, though. I definitely feel like I'm becoming more self-sufficient. That's a nice jersey. Leclerc on the 10. It is Beckett Cert. Beckett Cert there, boys. W4. Sorry. W4. Come on. W476232. W476232. Flyers. I remember somebody talking about the Flyers today in the chat. Somebody talked about the Flyers. Might it be the same person that's getting the jersey? I guess we're going to find out. Nice. Not a Flyers fan, but he's bomb. Okay, I'll take that. John LeClaire, is that right? Hockey in the multi-sport. This one's going out to Darren. Congrats, Mr. Darren. Our resident hockey guy. I'm going to say a couple words about LeClaire here. Darren wants everybody to know that he is not a Flyers fan, but he is a fan of LeClaire. And I completely understand that. I respect that. Of course, Darren. Thank you, sir. Let's say a couple words about him. We had Linus Ullmark. What a name. Let's talk about LeClaire. What do we got here? John LeClaire. John LeClaire was a left winger, nicknamed Johnny Vermont. Drafted in the second round to Montreal. 967 games played, 406 goals, 413 on the assists. He had a plus minus of 204, 501 penalty minutes. He had a 16-year career, and 10 of them were with the Flyers. 5 with Montreal, 2 with Pittsburgh. He's a cup winner and a 5-time All-Star. John LeClaire. And the last year that John played was in 2007, but a 16-year career. I say it all the time. Man, hockey players, 16-year career, I can only imagine the toll that it takes on the body. Have to honor the hate. Gotcha. The older brother was a huge fan. All right. Dave's trying his luck. Dave, I don't know. Darren's a big hockey guy, but you shot your shot. So it looks like Dave said he would trade the Mercedes or the Vic for the LeClaire. And Darren respectfully will keep it. No, yeah, I got no problem with that, guys. If anybody wants to try to wheel and deal before I send them out, I am more than game for that. This time around, Darren says he's going to keep it. Makes sense. If Big Bro was a fan, this could make for a nice talking piece around the holidays. Maybe now Darren gets the big piece of turkey at Thanksgiving. If Big Bro trades out the jersey, I don't know. So we'll see. So no, but congrats, Darren. I know you're a big hockey guy. It's nice to see it go to a good place. Yeah, nothing wrong with trying. Nothing wrong with asking. All right, guys. We got 4 left here for the Gold Rush Multi-Sport Value Pack. We got 1, 4, 5, and 6. I'm just taking a look inside here. There's 1, 4, 5, and 6. All right, 4 left. We're going to go to the dice. We're going to roll up the dice. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Darren. I'm sorry to hear that, my man. You get all the turkey now. Well, in his honor, I'm happy to get that jersey to you, my man. And if it brings back the fond memories, even better. I'm sorry to hear it, Darren. All right, fellas. Let's get these dice up here. As always, you guys just let me know if we can see it. Want to make sure I'm doing right by everybody here. On my phone, it looks like it's good to go. All right. All good. Appreciate it, fellas. I know that can be annoying if I keep asking, but I appreciate it. Just trying to do right by everybody. All right, two dice. Let's roll them. All right, I got 3. Making it easy on me here. I got 3. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the 1, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to scramble them up here 3 times. Whichever one's on top is the one we're opening tonight. All right, let me share this list with you. Same thing, fellas. I know it could be annoying. I appreciate you. All right, can we see it? 1, 4, 5, 6. All right, we're good. Appreciate you, Tony. All right, fellas, we know the deal. Dice roll said 3. We're going to roll this thing 3 times. Whatever's in the top spot, that's the one we're opening tonight. Here we go. There's number 1. On the bottom, you can see here, this has been randomized 2 times. Third and final time. Whichever one's sitting in spot 1 is what we're opening tonight. Good luck to everybody in multi-sport. All right, here we go. In spot number 1, we got pack number 4. In spot number 1, pack number 4. All right, guys. Let's do it. Pack 4. Okay. So we've got 1, 4, 5, and 6. We're taking 4 tonight. 4 is coming with us. 1, 5, and 6 for next week. I do have another case of these, so that'll be fun. Should get us through a good chunk of the summer. Other one's going off. This guy's staying on. All right, here we go. We got number 4. Quick tiny trip around the little back bag. Everything in good working order. Good luck to all teams in the multi-sport. Let's get after it this week. Here we go. Good luck to everybody. That's a nice rip. I made up for the first one. All right, here we go. There's something chunky on the back. I'll show you the sideways view. There's something chunky back here. All right, we'll see what it is. All right, let's start here. That's pretty cool. For your country, United Kingdom, Frank Bruno. Boxing. Ringside boxing round 2. And it looks like we got a little patch here. I want to say those are his trunks. Let's take a look. You have received a For Your Country card from Ringside Boxing. On the front of this card is a piece from fight-worn Frank Bruno's trunks. The authenticity of this memorabilia is guaranteed by Sport Kings. Bruno was born in London in 1961. He had a 20-1 amateur record. It was highlighted by him becoming the youngest ever British amateur champion at the age of 18. 20-1. Somebody will have to look him up for me, or maybe I'll look him up at the end. This one's going to the other spot. And other this week is Tony. Tony W. taking it down. Congrats, Mr. Tony. That's pretty cool. I mean, how often do you see that? I love the other spot. There's so many possibilities. Congrats to Mr. Tony. I'm going to look up Frank Bruno here in a second, but let's keep it going. All right, next one here tonight. We got Keon Coleman. Keon Coleman coming out of Panini Instance. And this is the Panini Studio rookie card. Keon Coleman for the Buffalo Bills. I'm going to try not to ruin the last hit. Keon Coleman. And this one looks like it's numbered. 1 out of 1672. Card number 1. That's kind of cool. Keon Coleman. Definitely something chunky in the back there. This one's going out to football. And football this week is Damien. That one's going out to Damien. Yep. Needs to get his head on right. He's definitely in the right situation. Maybe now with DJ Moore, maybe this gives Keon some more open targets. Maybe the attention will go to DJ and Keon will go off. Yeah. Maybe DJ Moore will give him those opportunities. So congrats, Damien. Damien on the football spot. All right, we got something chunky back here. Let's see what we got. No way. What are the odds? NHL coin, Brad Richards, Tampa Bay Lightning. There's a coin in here. I don't think I've ever seen that. It's a Florida quarter with Brad Richards on the front of it. Yeah. Holy hockey is right. Tampa Bay Lightning, NHL coin, a colorized quarter. That's cool. I can honestly say that is not what I had on my bingo card for tonight. I was not expecting a colorized quarter. All right, let's see what it says. That's kind of cool. He's awesome, and he's Tampa Bay Lightning. All right, and the back has got Florida stats, statehood facts. Admission to statehood in 1845. The bird is the mockingbird. Orange blossom for the flower, the Sunshine State. It was named on Easter in 1513 by Ponce de Leon. The song is the Swanee River, and the tree is the cabbage palmetto. That's cool. All right, this one's going out to Hockey Spot. Hockey is Darren. Holy hockey is right. Think it's odd? It goes to the other category. Freaking awesome. Yeah, that's cool. Darren, I think it opens up. Do you want me to open it up here and show the quarter? It's like it's sealed, so like I'm not going to mess with it, but I think I can open it up and we can take a look at it. You let me know. If you don't want to, I won't. But if you're cool with it, I think it opens up. And I think that the coin itself is sealed. If you want, we can take a look at it. If not, I respect it. You let me know. That's kind of cool. I'll respect whatever decision you want. If you want to take a peek at it, we can. If not, we'll leave it as is. Check it out. All right. I got respect for that, Darren. Let's take a look, guys. That's kind of cool. I can't say that I've seen these in other breaks and stuff like that, so that's dope. NHL coin. All right, let's take a look with Darren's permission. All right, it's nice and sealed. This definitely like hits two categories, like the coin category and of course the hockey. All right, there it is. Looks like a 2004 quarter. I know it's a little bit hard to see, guys. Sorry about that. There you go. Gateway to Discovery. It looks like there's a ship, a plane, and something else that I can't quite make out. No, it's palm trees. What am I talking about? It's just a beach and palm trees. A ship, a plane, and palm trees. And of course, our man, Brad Richards up front. Got a little thunder lightning bolt there. That's cool. Yeah, that's dope. That was not on my bingo card for this product. So if anybody else knows it better than I do, that's cool. Have you ever seen something like that? That's cool. Different states combining like two of the hobbies. I can definitely see like a niche for this in memorabilia. All right, so Brad Richards, Tampa Bay Lightning, going out to Darren, joining the LeClaire. Keon Coleman for football, going out to Damien. And we did have Frank Bruno, which I'm going to look up real quick, really fast. United Kingdom boxing. Maybe somebody else already has. That's cool. Definitely unique. Okay. Frank Bruno held the heavyweight title in 1995. He held the European heavyweight title in 1985. Not 1885. How cool would it be if it was 1885 to 1995? That would be impressive. 250 pounds, 6'3" heavyweights out of Hammersmith, London. Can you imagine being a boxer out of Hammersmith, London? That is the perfect location for any boxer to come out of. Hey, Gino, have a nice weekend, my man. I appreciate you. I appreciate the kind words. Have a nice weekend. All right, so there goes the multi-sport. We had Frank Bruno, Keon Coleman, and Brad Richards. We had Leclerc come out of the multi-sport as well. Ronald Acuna come out of the signed and slabs for Atlanta. Boston Bruins, Linus Ullmark, Adrian Peterson for the Minnesota Vikings. We have Mike Vick for the Atlanta Falcons. Yermin Mercedes come out for the Chicago White Sox. All right. One last thing here to take care of, and this one's for Josh. I don't know if Josh is here tonight. He might be busy, but Josh, this one's for you. Pack of Chronicles. Congrats on winning the Super Bowl prediction contest. When it comes to Chronicles, there are definitely some nice cards in here. And we're looking for some Omega rookies. Hopefully some that are on here. That would be nice. Burrow, Herbert, Tua. All right, here we go. We'll fly through some of the base. Chris Godwin, Travis Kelce, Lamar Jackson, Randy Moss. I know they're just base, but I like those names. Nick Chubb. Here we go. Rookie card on the canvas. Canvas rookie card. T. Higgins. One of my favorite players for fantasy. T. Higgins does me right. On the canvas card there. That's a nice hit. Congrats to Josh. That's a nice hit. All right, next hit here. We got a rookie card, Omega rookie card for Jalen Reagor. Jalen Reagor. So much potential. Never quite delivered. Hey, that'll work right there. How about Omega Joe Burrow rookie card? Now, it's not going to break the bank, but that's the one that you want. That's the one that you want on the Omega. Solid. Congrats, Josh. Omega rookie card, Joe Burrow. That's the one you want. Boom. I'm going to get that one nice and sleeved up. I'll spare you guys of watching me having to do that. More Bengals on the clear acetate. The right team, the wrong player. No, he's not. It's T. Higgins. It's T. Higgins. That's awesome. This is a pack right here. On the rated rookie acetate card, T. Higgins on the Bengals. That's awesome. Wow, what a Cincinnati pack. James Robinson for the Jags. DeAndre Swift wearing the old uni on the canvas card for the Lions. Now on my Bears. Got Malik Harrison. Malik Harrison for the Ravens. It's a linebacker. Let's see what we got here. L'Jarius Sneed. Yeah. Pack's going crazy. It's a good pack. Darnell Mooney on the canvas card, which I would have been stoked about in 2020. Nice hit there. And last but not least, on another canvas card, New York Jets, James Robinson. James Robinson, last card. Well, let me tell you, this pack, Cincinnati hits galore. I'm here for it. So one more time out loud, we got the T. Higgins acetate, clear acetate card, rated rookie, which is dope by itself. We got the T. Higgins On the picture frame rookie card, canvas. And the Omega rookie, Joe Burrow. That's the one you want. Again, not going to break the bank, but that's the one you want. We've been waiting for it. Congrats to Josh on the Super Bowl prediction contest. That's a cool one. All right, guys. As always, I want to say thank you for jumping in this week. I appreciate you. Thanks for taking a chance on it, giving it a try if you're a new person. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself, even if you didn't get a hit. I welcome you guys back anytime. No pressure. As always, be kind to yourself, be kind to each other, and enjoy your friends and family. After all, that's what life's all about. A couple of hits of memorabilia never hurt anybody. I'm sure that will help. If it wasn't your week this week, I hope you continue to try, or if not, at least join in on the banter and have a good time. Your day's coming if you keep trying. It might take a while, but the hits are out there. We've got some solid names here on the board. I'd say that's a heck of a night. All right, fellas. Congrats to everybody that hit. Yeah, it's my pleasure, Darren. Thanks, Tony. Have a great weekend to you as well. Enjoy those friends, enjoy those families. I appreciate you, fellas. Until next time, be happy, be healthy. Have a good work week. I'll see you guys next Sunday for the break. Next Sunday, I'm going to be in the land of Darren on Saturday. I got a wedding up in Michigan, so I'll be in Tony's homeland. So I'll see you guys on Sunday. Until then, hope you guys have a great one. Transparency, transparency, transparency. See ya.